Hey, what's going on everybody? Brando free-to-play back on my free-to-play account. And in today's video is one of my regular milestone videos. Today is my 1,500 days later video, or I should say, I've been playing this game consecutively for 1,500 days. That is a pretty long time. Really long time. As you guys can see, I am VIP level 15. So, in case you guys are new to these videos, just give you a quick rundown of what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to give you guys a brief history on my account. I'm going to show every little piece of my account. I am going to kind of just showcase the account in general and see what I have been able to accomplish in the past 1,500 days. Alright, so first things first. A lot of people still think that I am not free to play. There is my first purchase bonus. It's still there. Also, a lot of people are like, blah, 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 you need to have the big guy pack or that 99-cent pack. If it's not there, you're not free to play. Well, hold on. Let me show it. Where is it? Come on. All the way down here. Winning start. Still there. Let's double check here. Elite Labyrinth is not unlocked. Okay. And what else? Gifting. If I cannot gift to somebody lower than me, where is my rankings? Let's gift here. No gifting feature. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, I know it's a waste of a couple minutes, but people will bring it up. They will complain. Currently, I only have my Brando free-to-play account. I have not had any hyper farms on my account, or have not owned any hyper farms. I am just flat out too lazy to manage more than one account. At one point in time, I was given a pay-to-play account. Now that account has now been returned to the original owner, and he is currently in cause and effect. Where is he? Am I higher might than him? Here he is. Woke and broke. That was the Brando pay-to-play account. I know I made a video about it a while ago when I first got it. Now I give it back to the original owner, and he's made himself a nice little rally trap there. Well, not really a trap, but he made himself a nice account that can cap multiple rallies. So that is the story on that, just in case you guys were not aware of it. Alright, where do I begin on this account overview? Let's go with the familiars. Alright, so currently I have my Hoarder at level 60. I have maxed out the Treasure Trove expansion, so I am able to get the maximum amount of gems per month from the Treasure Trove, which is really good. I also have level 10 Payday, which gives me 3 random jewels, random grades every 3 days, which is really nice. Really nice to have a consistent flow of just random gems of random quality every 3 days. It's actually really good. I don't have to waste guild coins as much. Army talent, I do have enough to unlock it, but I'm not going to unlock this one because I don't really think it's really worth it for me. Trickster, level 60. I've maxed out the range attack and the lucky stars, so I have gotten some luck. I have gotten the 10k stars a couple times in the past. Obviously not enough luck to hit the jackpot, but you know, it is what it is. Terror Spike, main reason I have this one is for the minus 40% infantry max HP for the enemy. I have the equivalent for the range and cav as well. Currently, I am working on Convocation, right? This is a skill that gives me free tier 4 Unfortunately, 2 of those times have been T4 Siege, which I have already deleted, but, you know, it happens, you know, Siege comes up every now and then. But yeah, little by little, I am going to be leveling that up, and little by little, I will get this up to level 60. I do have Goblin, you know, nothing maxed out there yet. Same thing with Gem and Gremlin, nothing maxed out here as well. One of probably the next familiar that I'm probably going to try and max out would be either Griffin or, where is he? Griffin or Saberfang. Main reason, monster hunting's travel speed, that is going to be really, really good. And the hunting ground, that is actually going to help me whenever I have to kill higher level monsters. Really, really good stuff. Currently, I have 5 springs, 1 spire, 2 gems. That is my setup. My treasure trove. After 30 days, I will collect 92,250 gems, and I only have to invest 45,000. So I get a relatively high payout, but I'm pretty sure most max pay-to-play players have had this for a very, very long time. Currently I have about 105k gems, which is not too bad. I am a tier 4 player, meaning I need to have the altar maxed out. Unfortunately, I have been kind of focusing on research and trying to build up some troops. So I have not been actively hunting or looking for leaders. So my altar boost has unfortunately ran out, which sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. So when I go through my stat page, you guys might notice my army attack and HP might be a bit lower compared to how it was in my 4 years later video, and the altar boost is the explanation for that. Alright, currently in Coliseum, rank 3,491 as of the making of the video. Still almost at level 25. I'm 28 days from a level 25 foundry. Obviously I am probably nowhere near tier 5 research, but I will go through that in a little bit. Let's go through the rest of the base, the rest of the castle. I am an ore hyper. At the moment I can produce 136k an hour with talents and gear, and the 25% increase for 24 hours, I can push up to 3.6 million an hour. Just to give you guys an idea of that. Currently, I only have 2 manors, and the rest are infirmaries. Currently, my infirmaries can hold 619,920 wounded troops, which is really nice to have. Alright. Currently, my build time for tier 4, obviously I am not in talents. In talents, it's about 3 days and an hour, or 3 days, around there. Without talents, 4 days and 20 hours, so almost 5 days. Yeah, my talents and having more manors really does help in making troops. What else in here? Okay, let's just go into my castle so we can go ahead and just get a general rundown of how my account looks. At this present time, I have about 20.1 million troops. I will show my comp in a little bit. Currently, I don't have much food in bags, about 328 million, 620 million stone, 566 million wood, 2.5 billion ore, and 248 million gold. Which, I mean, as a free-to-play player, you guys know resources are not the easiest thing to come by, especially if you don't join Monster Hunt buses consistently, which is something that I also hardly do. Right? I prefer to support the guild instead of just supporting myself and other people's who are also trying to only look out for themselves. Right? I prefer to support the guild. So I do my monster hunting in the guild. That's just the way I see it. Other people might think otherwise. More power to them. If it works for them, great. It's just not for me. I don't think that way. All right. Let's go and see my research. Economy, maxed out. Defense, a little bit kind of more done than I wish it would have been. Mainly because in the beginning of the game, I was trying to push might to stay in the guild in White Knights 1 at the time when I first started, way back in K4. And keeping up with the minimum might requirement was a pain in the butt, because these were quick researches that gave me permanent might, while the military researches took a little bit longer and didn't give me as much might. So obviously I went with the quick might to stay in the guild, and then I focused on other things, and then as soon as something else came up, I would have to go back to doing quick researches to get all the way back up. Now I am a T4 player, so all of these are maxed out. Monster hunting is also maxed out. That was the next tree that I maxed out after getting tier 4. Upgrade defenses, again, only reason this is as far as it is due to the minimum might requirements when I first started the game. Upgrade military, I have my tier 2 maxed out. Tier 3 is also maxed out. Tier 4, I have not really done much. Probably should at one point in time, but for now I will leave it like this. Army leadership, definitely did invest a bit into this, mainly to get the max deposit 1. Right, I'm also slowly working on maxing out these researches. Anything that gives me more base army stats, it is a great thing. Military command, also another reason why I maxed this one out early on when it first came out was for the shelter expansion. Before I became an account that can take multiple rallies, I was just a small account. I didn't really have many tier 4. Whatever I could hold in my shelter, that is the amount of tier 4 that I had total. Alright. So yeah. Eventually I will be maxing this out to get the devotion research maxed out, because obviously more time per leader executed is fantastic. Familiars, I have unlocked pack 4 familiars, or I call them tier 4 familiars. But the rest of the research I have not done yet. Familiar battle, maxed out the first tree right here, which gives me 10% more stats. And I do have the third familiar unlocked. Main reason I haven't done these other researches is because they require archaic tomes, and I'm going to use archaic tomes for something else. Sigils, I didn't even bother because I don't join rallies. Wonder battles, I didn't even bother because I am not a wonder rally lead. Gear, which is the tier 5 research. Now I have been told that this central command doesn't matter for unlocking tier 5. So when I was already told that, I was already at level 4 of 5. So yeah, it is what it is. Little by little, slowly working on trying to get this done. Currently working on my field triage, right? Once I max it out, it'd give me 15% healing speed. Then I'll work on bigger infirmary. This will give me, what, an extra 7% total infirmary capacity. Then I'll probably work on bigger bags and barrack expansion, max that out. Once that is maxed out, I will begin to come down here and slowly grind away at all of these researches. Yeah, it's going to take a very, 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 very long time for that to actually happen for me. Let's go ahead and let's go over my heroes. I have all free-to-play gold heroes. My Watcher is blue, my Boom Meister is green, And of course I have all of the gray pay-to-play heroes that we got for the limited time challenges. Also, big thank you for everybody who watches those videos. It's kind of funny. You can see that those videos are where a majority of my views and watch time have been coming from recently over the past year. So, thank you guys for coming out and supporting those videos. Let's go ahead and let's give a shout out to Cause and Effect. Now, Cause and Effect is a guild that has been around since March 10th of 2017. I joined CAE the same day that it was created. So a little bit of a story time. Started the game way back in Kingdom 4. At that time, most of the core members, or at least the old members, I should say, like me, Avatrex, One Hot Mess, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple other members that were in K4 when we all first started. We started in a guild called White Knights 1 that was ran by another old Castle Clash YouTuber called Hirsch. He ran the guild for a bit, then he left, and the guild became it changed names, and it became a guild called D4S, and then it became BNG, and some people joined BBQ at the time, some people stayed at D4S or BNG, whatever it was called. And after about a couple months of being in Kingdom 4, we left to Kingdom 2 and joined BRR. Now, yes, I have been a part of BRR, even if it was for a short period of time, maybe about a month or so, before I was kicked out for being free-to-play and being low might. One of the former R4s, I guess, he didn't like that I was free-to-play. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't think he plays the game anymore, so good riddance. And I did join a different guild in K2 called AD. Went ahead and I was in that guild for about a month and a half, 2 months. That was not a high pay-to-play guild, but it was pretty fun. Became an R4 in that guild while during the time that I was there. Then Sean and most of the core members that were with us in Kingdom 4 decided to leave. For whatever reason, they decided to leave BRR, and we moved over to K17, I believe, and joined a guild called BS. Now, we were in BS for a while, and eventually Sean and a couple of the other members who were with us back in K4, we just decided, like, you know what, we don't really like how other people normally run things. Maybe we should start up our own guild. So Sean started up Cause and Effect, and the rest is history. I've been in Cause and Effect ever since. So yeah, I mean, definitely huge shout out to all the members, past and present, especially those who love to talk about Cause and Effect. Any publicity is good publicity, they say. So I love it when people talk about us. It means that we've either done something to leave a lasting impression in your mind. So again, everybody, I definitely have no hard feelings for anybody who has left the guild and are now on the other side of the fence. But yeah, that is Cause and Effect. Definitely huge shout out to the guild. Alright, let's get into my gear. Alright, let's go to my cabinet. Let's take a look at my equipment. This is currently what I am working with. You guys can just kind of scroll down here, take a look at what I have. Obviously nothing super duper impressive. I am a free-to-play account, so yeah. Alright, take a look at my jewels that I have down here. As you guys can see, little by little I do begin to work and try to get more gold jewels. Sigils, materials, yeah. What the hell is this black oil for? Oh, it's for that new gear. Somebody must have bought a pack and I got that. Let's take a look at my current war set. Here are my stats and the jewels that are inlaid in them. As you can see, I do have quite a bit of gold jewels. A lot of people ask me how I get jewels. I do have a video about it. It is a little bit old. Before I had the pack for familiar, that that payday familiar. But aside from that, that video is still valid. All right. So the other gems that are inlaid in the gear are all purple. All right. I do have monster hunting gear from Guildfest rewards, and I do have speed gear. I should name this speed. Speed / gather. Whatever. I'll just name it that. Save. Whatever. Just save it. Because it's not research, it's my speed gear. I use this to gather resources, especially during Guildfest, to kind of help me along the way. My might at the moment is 602 million might. I have 251 million kills. Most of my kills are from solo attacks. I rarely join rallies, and I do have a video showing how might destroyed can be easily manipulated and inflated. Alright, so for everybody who talks down to people who have a low might destroyed, well, I'm just not a rally filler. I mean, what else do you want me to say? Alright, troop might, I have 297 million troop might. So traps 500, buildings is about close to 14 million. Quest might 34 million. I have 226 million research might. Player level 5.7. Hero armies, I'm up to 20 million, and familiars I have 3.3 million might. Captured leaders and prisoners executed. I like having I love being able to execute leaders, mainly because of the altar boost. But unfortunately, I have not really increased it that much. I'm currently at 681 total prisoners executed. Alright, and also my leader has also yet to be executed, which I'm pretty happy with. Right, that's something that not many people can actually say. Coliseum ranks, my best rank is rank 44. And then the rest of this is kind of, self-explanatory. Let's go and let's take a look at my war stats. So a lot of people are always asking me, Brando, what do your war stats look like? Well, here it is. Infantry attack, because we have a fort at the moment, we didn't remove 25. So it's in reality, it's close to 398, 397, somewhere around there. Percent. Ranged attack is at 413%. And my cavalry attack is the lowest stat that I have. It is at 366%. Now, if you guys take a look here, my army attack is at 168%. Army defense, nobody cares. Army max HP is at 366. Now, if I had the altar boost, add 38%, and you get a total of, you get the highest army attack that I can get, which is around 403%, if I'm not mistaken. And that is pretty much my stats. Let's go over my bags, see what I got. I got a whole bunch of VIP, which I don't use anymore. Now, I really, really, really wish IGG adds something where I can use my spare VIP points to, like, get hero medals or exchange it for, like, I don't know, castle stars, or being able to unlock a different castle skin, like a VIP castle skin. That would be cool, right? But yeah, random relocators have over 1,132 relocators. Tomes and all this other stuff, I still have a ton of them. I really, really, really wish IGG released something where I could use all this stuff, because it's just sitting there. Quest scrolls and guild scrolls, 2,600 and 1,600 respectively. Definitely a bunch of bookmarks that I cannot use and cabinet expanders that I cannot use. Energy, starting to slowly build it back up. Player experience, I cannot use it. Talent tomes is nice to have. I currently have 6 migration scrolls, 40 star scrolls, and 78 archaic tomes, and a little bit of lunite. Resources, you guys already saw that. Speed ups, don't have a ton of speed ups. You guys can see here. Not the greatest amount of speed ups, but I mean, it works for what I have. Combat, plenty of shields, no problem. Chests, well, oh, I have chests here. Look at that, an uncommon range attack jewel. Love it. Look at that. This is why I always open my chests into my jewel chests, because I get drops like that. And then, you know, it takes a while before I get another drop like that. But Jesus Christ, I got a blue range attack jewel. That is awesome. Seriously, I'm sorry. I know I'm in the middle of a video, but yeah. So I'm up to 3 blues, 1 more blue, and I get another purple. Slowly but surely working my way to another gold jewel. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me talk about my troops. Currently, I have 20 million troops. 1.5. I'm working to get my heroic cannoneers up to that 1.5 million plus of each. My end goal is 2 million of each tier 2. Right? I have about around 5 million of each. 2 million of each tier 4, 5 million of each tier 2, and just tier 3 to sprinkle in for solo attacks. Right, that is my ideal goal. All right. Let me think. Is there anything that I missed on this account? Nope, doesn't look like it. So yeah, definitely appreciate everybody who stopped by and viewed the video. If you are still watching, please hit that like button. Please leave a comment down below. How does your account match up with mine? Again, I'm not saying I'm the best, but this is just, I've been documenting my account since, I guess, the 1 year mark, I guess you can say. I've been documenting my account pretty consistently. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.